but that's still like a natural very much things about the Kill collection. I'm a Bruno Sennna. I'm a Brazilian. I live in the United States. I'm American now. I feel like that I found that's art, that's design, and that's I feel like that's my life. Like we are in Miami. We are in design district, Winwood. That's the heart of the art. All the designers come together, and pretty much like this place have been growing and become like one of the biggest places of art in the world. My atelier studio right here in Winwood. That's what I do a little bit about the clothing, about the paintings. That's my passion. That's what I discovered. I born in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro. The very beginning, like I was, or since that I remember, I was very into like sports. I want to stay outside and play sport all day. Pretty much that was like my goal, be with friends and playing sport all day. And the very beginning, my first passion, my first sport actually was surf. And that was like in a nice place, a place that I love so much that my parents live there right now. That's 2 hours from Rio. They call Búzios, and in Cabo Frio. That's like it's a place like a vacation town. For me, like was amazing because like that place was very calm and I could be free. When I moved back to Rio, to the city, I was not living really close to the beach, so I could not go to the beach every day and play the sport that I usually do the most. That's like when I did the transition to Jiu-Jitsu, because I have like really good friends of mine, like I was doing Jiu-Jitsu, and they brought me to Jiu-Jitsu and I started competing. And for me, that's totally a type of art. That's a martial arts, art of the body mobility. Second month, I was like doing my first competition, and it was so quick because I was so passionate about competing. Like I really loved the thing about competition, because that's what's making me more feel to keep it like training. In a year and a half, I was like a world champion like for the first time. It was very hard to like win world championship like in any belts, because they have different belts. And then the second year, I won the second one. So I pretty much won like up to all the belts, the world championship in Brazil. That's when they invited me to come to United States to teach here. And I came. That was like when I moved to United States in 2002. It was very interesting because it was a karate gym, and they pretty much they didn't know much about jiu-jitsu. That's what was trying to bring someone from Brazilian jiu-jitsu to teach them. I arrived in Naples. My first 2 weeks, I sleep in the gym while there with them. One of the best things like to make friends, pretty much to open doors, and that's something that I love. And then when I came to the United States, I started to discover different talents. I felt that I have much more to develop. I start to pretty much work with everything that I like to discover my passion. And then when I start to working a little bit, and I be able to start doing a few things about design, about arts, and start to create, and things start to come out like super quick, super fast, super easy to come alive. Jiu-Jitsu for me, like that's my religion, because that's what like pretty much teaches me everything like that sometimes like you don't want to pass through in life, and there like on train, pretty much like that teaches everything about respect, everything about know your limits. One part of Jiu-Jitsu is like it teaches a lot is get tough, and when you like get tough, sometimes like that bring that toughness to outside, to the world outside. You're never gonna get it tough beating everybody up. You're never gonna be tough winning only. If you never lost, if you never get beat up, you're never gonna understand how to be tough. Because to be tough, like you need to work in your resistance. The Jiu-Jitsu teaches the most, like for anyone, is the ego. In any time, in any room, you're always gonna have someone can be stronger than you and better than you. You never can compare yourself with the other ones. because each one have your own limitations and your own things that you have to go through. The crazy person or the full person is gonna teach you like a different prospect of life, of vision that you cannot see yourself. Just to see like who's better, but just like a competition for me, like that's like a type of like for you show the art, for you like we perform. That's what exactly what it is. Like, or you win or you learn. You never lose. What you do on the gym, how you develop like yourself on the gym, and the competition. It's two different things. So when you come to United States, I feel like everybody that comes to United States, sometimes because everybody kind of like believe that here you have the opportunity to achieve the most whatever you want to achieve. The other side of life, like when you come to here and you live that life, you best to like really try to live that life, the American dream that everybody, call pretty much when you come here. To live that dream, you have to put your personal life in second place. If it's only material goals, never is gonna be enough. The biggest difference from here and like I see in Brazil, they live their life there like you just enjoy life much more. You really like you take the time to stop and enjoy life, enjoy the weekend. The things that I was looking in the beginning, I was be able to achieve, I was be able to do it, but then I realized that was not like my main goal, but it was my goal like for my youngest person. And that's what it took me away a little bit from the jiu-jitsu, and I went going forward to entrepreneur life. When you have all that, you realize that like, we spend so much to buy all those things, we don't have even the time to enjoy those things. For me, like was great because I passed through that. I went, like forward to get those things. I had it, and I realized like that was not what I was looking for. I realized, that to be happy every day, you need to be working with the things that you love every day, and that's like how it became to this place, where we are, and with a little bit of all those things, that is just the beginning. And now, like with this place here, I'm so much like I'm completely pure happy right now that I'm working my passions. I'm like working pretty much like what I really love. Art for me, that's expression. And when you see the art, I try to separate between, for now, like the art then the designs. Why? Because the art, when I work on my clothing, is a lot about the design and the things like how to build a brand. It's a little bit off, a little bit out from the art perspective. When you talk about the arts, that's pretty much when I have like an expression that I want to paint, like I put like an expression right there. I don't know if you're gonna be nice or not, like that expression from like I'm feeling good, I'm feeling bad. Style that I'm painting, this one, that style that I have behind me, that's a new style that I'm creating right now. That's pretty much like a scratch. So I don't have right now the final answers from, like how to describe myself in this, like in this part of my life. I feel like in the middle of the process. Yeah, like this style that I have, like the paint, I have like a different style that I'm developing. So I'm still discovering myself like as an artist. I can say that. I'm not full artist yet. I'm still like developing my own styles. It's the last one that I'm starting developing, and I feel that's cool because like I put right there little things about my my childhood. So here is the other part of my arts and design. That's the part of the showroom of the brand. S3NA, that's the name of the brand. That means, yeah, it's like my last name as well. And here you have like a few little things like I have been working on it. Some leggings for the ladies. Always looking for the best material. You can stay all day with those, but you can do like that's made for sport. So those is like nature collection. They're called preserve collection. That's one of my favorites. That's what I'm wearing right now. Actually, we have even organic cotton clothing as well. The shirt, that's just lunch. That one is 100% organic. That's a legging. That's a compression garment. That's like a very special product that we bring it for 2023. Here like, is some of the products that I designed that from scratch. That's the part that I love the most of the clothing line, the fashion industry is the fact of to create something from scratch. Decide the material, go over the material, the color, the quality of the material. Welcome to the Sennna design. That's my life, a little bit of my life to the world, a little bit introduction that what is coming, because that's just the beginning. That part of my life, I even have chills right now. I really have a goal, of course, to grow globally, to have this brand all over the world. Of course, it still is a brand, still is a business, but I have really this special goal to be able to help many kids that I can, and kids from communities, kids that have the same opportunities to buy the same gear, to be able to start playing the sport that they want to play, or they just to start and play the sport they never have played before. And that's my goal with Sennna S3NA. Definitely it's only one message, try to find your passions and do what you love. That's the only way you're gonna be happy. That's the only way you're gonna be happy, if you do what you love every day.